Dr. Bernard Furshpan, author of Wisdom in a Minute, elaborates on how ancient ideas and the science of today have merged and unfolded into the best explanation of how things work in our world. This understanding allows you to utilize its fundamental ideas in handling your personal and business life. Every event in our world is part of a cycle. There are 4 basic parts to every cycle. Let's use the 4 seasons as an example: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Each of these seasons represents one of the 4 fundamental realities as explained by quantum mechanics. Spring represents matter, summer represents energy, autumn represents space, and winter represents time. When the cycle is put on a graph over time, it becomes a wave. The yin-yang symbol has been a mainstay of Chinese medicine for thousands of years, and here it fits perfectly over the 4 aspects of quantum mechanics. Matter and energy are relative to each other and are on the positive side of the midline. Space and time are relative to each other and on the negative side of the midline. Matter, energy, and space-time cancel each other out, as does matter and space, as well as energy and time. You'll find that every cycle in your reality is based on this fundamental cycle, including healing, economics, marketing, relationships, entertainment, and even emotions. Let's look at emotions as another example. According to relativity and opposing forces, excitement and anger are relative to each other. The more excited you are, the more potentially angry you become. The more fearful you are of something, the more potentially regretful you can be. Opposing forces cancel each other out, such as anger and sorrow. For example, an apology neutralizes anger. Also, excitement makes you forget you're scared and vice versa. What are the things that we're emotional about? Assets. Assets are the parts of our identity that we've accumulated to distinguish who we are to others. It's a pulling together with your personal gravity the things that make sure you survive. You're part of a larger system, and your need to contribute to the bigger team requires you to demonstrate your valuable assets and make you desirable. We all want to be part of a team. It ensures our survival and moves the group forward in time. Emotional thoughts are reactions to movements of assets either towards or away from you. On the other hand, intuition is an understanding that assets are not infinite or eternal. Intuition allows you to make the most benevolent decisions. When you're faced with a situation that requires a decision and action on your part, you're confused and struggle to distinguish the differences between intuitive and emotional choices. It's difficult to tell them apart. Emotions are based on your ego's dependency on other people's perception of your value to them. Decisions on this basis benefit only your survival and often lead to dissolution. Emotional reactions are an expression of nearsightedness of only the observable reality and expressed as conditional and unstable phases. Infatuation, rage, panic, and despair. Intuition is the channeling of wisdom, giving you the best possible chance of survival. You clearly see the observable realities and know that there are many more realities beyond. The decision you make benefits you, your surroundings, and beyond. The entire system is taken into account. Intuitive responses are an expression of an unconditional state of wisdom, with the knowing that there's more to the observable reality than what meets the eye. Wisdom clarifies and distinguishes for you the differences between the state of intuition and emotional conditions. An intuitive lifestyle provides you with a state of constant joy, peace, creativity, playfulness, compassion and understanding, gratefulness, team play, wisdom, courage, and love. To anchor in this state, you settle in the midline or point of equilibrium, where opposing forces meet and cancel each other out, where yin meets yang, where matter energy meets space-time.